Hi, Esties.
So we are here. We are at the FarmHouse Fresh Farm Sanctuary, and we're super excited. Look how cute this sign is. They're here. They're ready for us. We're going to be doing a podcast, and we're going to get to know FarmHouse Fresh on a much deeper level. We're going to get to know their mission, how they create their skincare products, and how they source their ingredients. So come along with us.
Hi. How are you?
Oh my gosh.
Hi, Anastasia.
Nice to meet you. Welcome.
Awesome. Let's go ahead and get started.
Hi, Esties. So we are here with Holly from FarmHouse Fresh. She's just going to introduce herself and what her position is in FarmHouse Fresh. And we're going to get to know her, the brand, and their mission. We're super excited today. Look at all of these beautiful goodies. We're so happy to be here. So if you don't mind just introducing yourself.
Absolutely. Well, welcome to both of you. We are so excited you're in Texas, and you look amazing. They have boots on that you can't see. I am the Director of Treatment Engagement here at FarmHouse Fresh, and basically wear a couple of hats. I am a licensed esthetician, a cosmetology educator for over 20 years, and I've been at FarmHouse Fresh for about 12 of those years.
Wow.
So in my role, I oversee our education, I work on product development, I work with our wholesale team, training them, so I have my hands in a lot of things, just being here, making sure I support the team who supports our wholesale account so it all trickles down. Education and product development are truly my passion because I love creating and teaching what we created, so it's a really unique experience to be involved in that.
I love that. I feel like you could never be bored.
It's a lot of work. Like people always say, oh, it's so fun at FarmHouse Fresh. We have a lot of fun, but we work really hard.
Sure.
Yeah.
No, you can tell. And we're here at ICS Dallas. We actually just saw them setting up, and they're like kind of halfway ready, and it's like really early in the day.
I think they were there last night, so they've been working long.
So for sure, we can attest to that. They're really hardworking people.
Yes.
So if you don't mind just telling us a bit about FarmHouse Fresh and the brand.
Yeah, so we are so excited because we are celebrating 20 years this year in business, which is amazing. Yes. So we are a female-owned company. You met Shannon when you came in. It's her company. And really, it started out, she started creating products that she wanted natural products for herself to solve a problem, which is what we all do, It's like, oh, I don't have that, let's make something. That's how a lot of brands get started. So what's funny is she created foot scrubs that started our company, and she decided, I'm going to send them to Oprah. And we ended up on Oprah's Favorite Things when she still had a TV show. And as you can imagine, that kind of kicked off our business, and people were calling, like, what other products do you have? Like, the demand just, like, instantly grew. So she started expanding on that and creating more products. And honestly, over the years, our brand has grown. I said I've been here 12 years, and it's an amazing growth in 12 years of my time that we've created products based on what our customers want. So we want it to grow, we want it to get into more body, into skincare, but we also really listen to what customers ask for from us. I love FarmHouse Fresh. Can you make me this? Can you change this? And I think that's what's made us so successful is Shannon always asks us, what problem are we solving and what do our customers want? So we've created this amazing line. Of course, we are so honored to be partnered with hotels, resorts, spas, salons, retail boutiques. And then the second part of that, our company mission is rescue for two. So we rescue complexions and we rescue animals. So I always say it's weird to say it's trendy to give back and be charitable, but it's the best kind of trend. And people, especially younger people now, love when they find a new brand and they find out it has a mission that supports something, that gives back to the earth. So we're a sustainable brand, we're clean beauty, but we also rescue animals. So as I'm sure you'll see in a little bit, behind us that way is our sanctuary where we rescue abused and neglected animals. Many of them are from Texas because unfortunately Texas has a very bad situation with rescue animals and animals going to slaughter, and we can go into that, take hours to explain. We have great rescue videos on our website if you want a good cry. But as we were talking when you first got here, like these animals have come from the worst situations, neglected and abused by humans, unfortunately. And then they come here and our team works with them. They get fluffy bunny bubble baths and massages on their ears. They live better than my own child. When you walk out, they're so warm and they greet you. And what our team loves is you don't have to be an animal lover to work here, but everybody who applies is. Yes. So we love that we are creating skincare that we love and feel good about, but we're also taking care of these animals in need. Yeah. And not just here. We've done programs where we donate to shelters across the country, helping dogs and cats get rescued. So it goes beyond just Texas, which is awesome.
No, I actually had a client the other day, and she's a horse veterinarian, and she was saying, like, because I have some FarmHouse Fresh retail in my spa.
Thank you.
Yes. And she saw, like, the products that I had, and she's like, oh, FarmHouse Fresh. Like, they were at one of these events that I had gone to, and that's how I heard about them. So I already know, just by hearing that you guys are very actively engaged in we do what we can to spread the word and, help animals. And like I said, not just here in our home state, and as much as we can do. Like, we have spas in Maine who are like, what can we do locally? So it makes you feel even better about what you're doing because you're inspiring others. And they'll say to us, they're like, yeah, we have other products, but people are like, oh, that's FarmHouse Fresh. It gives back to animals. I'll take two. Yeah. So so many people are passionate about animals. We love to spread the word.
And where did the name FarmHouse Fresh come from?
Well, Shannon just really believed in natural products, and she wanted that, being in Texas, we are many farms and ranches, but she really wanted to focus on the ingredients. And we've always tried to use natural ingredients. She partnered with farms across the U.S. Like, our pumpkins are from Oregon, our cucumbers are from down the road with a farmer that we work with. Most unique, as we'll see shortly, is we have our own greenhouse. So we are actually doing hydroponics to grow our own ingredients. We have microgreens. I always tell people, if you think of that expensive turkey sandwich with those pretty little greens on it, that's your microgreens, and they're the most nutritious. So we're growing them ourselves, we're harvesting them within 2 weeks, sending them to our lab, and putting that into your product. So literally what we grow out there in 2 weeks is in this jar. That's crazy. How much fresher can you get with ingredients? Yeah. And it's amazing now because we've always focused on farm to table with what we eat, but we've been pushing farm to spa because why wouldn't it be just as important what you're putting on your skin as what you eat? And people are so aware of that now. The great thing about Shannon being the solo owner is we don't have a board of people we have to go through to make changes. If we have an ingredient that people are scared of, because every day there's something new, we'll immediately check to see if there's any, reason that we shouldn't be using that. And if we can change it and we need to change it, we do the next batch. So it's not many companies can do that, but we listen to our customers and what they're looking for. And we have certified organic ingredients and products, which is actually certified.
Because the products, kind of based off what you just said, everyone gets a unique product in a way.
Yeah, absolutely.
From one batch to the next batch, it's not the same.
I'm so glad
but it's not.
But I'm so glad you said that, because when you think of farm fresh, like when you go to the farmer's market, your tomato isn't the same color, So sometimes we'll have people call, they're like, I use agave nectar oil religiously. It's a different color. And it literally has to do with when it was harvested. Correct. So you're so on point there.
I love that, because that's so original. That's not something that you get with any other skincare.
No, and they're like, is it bad? We're like, no, it's just that fresh.
Yes. Wow, that's amazing.
No, and I think now more than ever, it's like we're learning all about endocrine disruptors and what you put on your body and how your skin, literally even just I think hormone replacements, it's like you're getting an actual cream on you, and that just shows how our skin absorbs and how it affects our hormones. Yes. And so as far as education, what do you guys educate estheticians on? Do you educate estheticians on that?
We educate on anything they want. Honestly, we obviously have product knowledge, we have treatment protocols, but then we also customize our trainings because we know there's so much out there now that we don't want people to be misinformed. And we even do that with our consumers. Like, we take the time to respond to every Facebook comment, every Instagram comment, because sometimes they're asking about things that they are misinformed. There is no actual proof that's something that's going to hurt you. So we want to let them know we chose this because of the research. This is okay. This is a better option than this. So I don't think every brand can take the time to respond, but we do. And we want to make sure not just our therapists, but our consumers are comfortable with the brand. But we do a lot of education. Certainly, unfortunately, COVID happened, but that made all of us, I think, you guys probably included, change the way we do things. And we did go virtual for a lot of stuff. And we realized that, you can't get to a spa every week. Our team travels and trains, and we do on location. But when we can't, we're like, let's set up a virtual for next week. Let's get there as soon as possible so we can get you guys started. And then my team is always saying to them, here's what we train on. What is your team asking for? Especially estheticians, because they always know what they want to learn. They're like, that's great, I can read the ingredients, but can you tell me about this? So we actually have a whole online certification program as well that new accounts will sign up, and we send them the link. And so if you two were working in my spa, I would give you the link so you can do it on your own time instead of sitting at the spa taking up time. So they have about 30 days to complete this program, and they watch a series of videos. They take a quiz afterwards, and once they complete the whole thing, they become a certified FarmHouse Fresh esthetician. So that was the easiest way for us to get people trained and not soak up their spa time and not have to take people off the books. So virtual, on-site, we do everything we can. We also do regional trainings, where we might go to New Jersey and invite everybody in that surrounding territory. So we'll have, over 100 people from different accounts. And those are fun because, as you guys know, when you have therapists in a room from different places, they have different experiences, and they all work together. It's not competitive. It's like, oh, I didn't know you could do that. That's a great idea. Yes, and we love doing that on our team, but when you see your partners doing it together, it's like, oh, that's so cool. I learned from them. I'm like, I never thought to do that with that product. So the regionals are really fun as well. We try to get on the road as much as possible. With the trade shows are a great way because people know every year they're going to see us there.
Yeah, I think it's just different being face to face. It's like you get really inspired going to these events and being around other estheticians who are like-minded and are eager to learn. And so it's just like an exchange of energy.
And I always say, like, I've been doing this forever, and like I've helped create some of our products, but we might have a girl who's been on our team for a year that I'll hear talking, and I'm like, oh, I learned something just now. Like, the moment you think you know everything, you know nothing. So, like, I'm just like, don't think that, they're afraid to talk around me sometimes because they think I know more than them. Like, I want to hear how you say it. Like, teach me. And especially the young ones now, because, I'm not that old, but we didn't do everything virtually and online when I was learning. I had to go find classes and go on location. And now I just think they learn so much so fast.
Everything is moving to that.
So like we have 20-somethings in our office that they're like teaching me, like, did you see the latest craze is like facial slugging? I'm like, where did you see that? Like,
TikTok.
Yes, TikTok. And I'm like, oh, I'm so old.
It's so funny because people like to say, like, don't take advice from people on TikTok. And yes, it's true, but also you do sometimes, like, people will try things and they're really just sharing from their own experiences.
Yes.
And I think it's important to listen to people's experiences because they're trying to solve a problem for themselves, the way that you were just talking about
It's
Shannon.
not always technical and like about like what's bacuccio and like breaking things down. Sometimes it's just like, how does this product make you feel? Like, how does it feel when it goes on? What is the result that you got? And so that's what I do love about social media is, I always tell people, look at what your source is, are they reliable? But then look at the content. Like, if they're actually using these products and giving feedback, that's great. I mean, we have so many people who don't even work for us that are reviewing our product and recommending them. And I'm so grateful to them.
What are your favorite products or currently, like, what's your favorite hero product?
It is so hard to pin that down because I will tell you, like many estheticians, I switch up my routine based on what I need. But I am a mom of a 2-year-old. So, like, today, this is the most dressed up I've been in probably, like, months. My go-to, and it's sitting right in front of me. This is not intentional at all.
Is it this one?
Yes,
That's
it's Golden
one of
Moon
mine
Dip.
too.
Is it?
Yes.
And the reason is because I can do nothing but put this on and like I look like I made effort. Like my face is glowy. I have some kind of highlight. It's just my go-to.
It's literally like a cream highlighter, I would describe
It
it
is.
as.
And I will also mix this with our tanning drops. So like I can look
I
like
love the tanning drops.
yes, thank you. So I can look like
show.
I had a vacation when I need one. But I'm obsessed with Golden Moon Dip. And then I will also say, I just love all of our exfoliators, but I definitely use our 3 Milk Whip Foliant. It's a facial cleanser exfoliator that we launched maybe it's been over a year now. But because I don't have a lot of time right now, but I'm somebody who really cares about my skincare. So in the shower, I can wash my face and exfoliate, and I still feel baby smooth with that. So the cleanser and the moisturizer for me right now are a must, so I can still look presentable.
Yeah, I would say right now in my spa, like the favorites seem to be the cleansers because I have one girl who's like obsessed with the chamomile cleanser, and it's like like,
Green tea milk wash, yeah.
No, the chamomile one. It was like a limited edition.
Oh, the Smurf collection, yes.
That one, but then now I put her on the green tea and she loves it.
Good.
And the cleansing balm.
Make it melt. Oh my God, that's my nightly ritual.
Yes.
I should give that a shout out.
It's just I feel like the products like nourish the skin
Yes.
and give the skin more love, where I feel like a lot of products these days are like stripping the skin, and I actually think that the skin can heal better when it's really like nourished and given love.
It's all about barrier function, the skin microbiome we're hearing constantly. And that's one thing, like sometimes in the trainings, I feel like, am I repeating myself too much? Because we're always talking about hydrating and exfoliating. But that's like the top 2 things the group of women that we had here the other day, they were all like 50, 60 plus, and they're like, what do I need to do for my skin? I'm like, exfoliate and hydrate. Yeah. Everything else is amazing, but do these 2 things. So that's kind of been what our line has been built on as far as skincare, because you don't need to do too much. You just need to maintain and keep it going.
Yeah. Speaking on all of the products, I've noticed the packaging and everything is just so beautiful.
Yes.
It also smells so good. And obviously, yes, it's all natural, but can you talk a little bit more about that? Like what the story behind the packaging and
Absolutely.
it smelling good and all of that came together?
Well, so Shannon has a marketing background. Before she got into this, she actually had a marketing firm. So now that makes sense when you look at our brand. And I mean, we have an amazing design team. They are so talented. But it's Shannon's eye that like catches things. Like when I pick something up, I'm like, this looks great. And she's like, but look at that. And I'm like, that doesn't look right. It's the details. And it's honestly to support our partners, because that's what sells it on the shelf. There's so many brands out there, and most carry more than one. So when you see the packaging, it draws people in. And we've always maintained that we are true to our brand. No matter what, it's FarmHouse Fresh. And we were talking about our booth setup. I said the goal was to make sure we represented this whole place on the trade show floor. Not just so we stand out, but we want to bring the farm to you.
Yeah.
So that goes in every single detail. If you look at our Instagram, you'll see it throughout the Instagram.
The website, all of it.
Yes. So that's always been unique. And then as far as the fragrance that you asked about, we started off with a very Epicurean focus, maybe just because we all love food and beverage so much. I mean, you can't go wrong with that, right? So when we started off with that, we wanted to do really amazing scents that I think scent is so personal. Like the 3 of us here probably would not pick the same scent because it means something different to each of us. So, having these sweet smelling, this food smelling things, like people would be like, oh, this reminds me of the cake that my mom used to make me when I was little. Like those memories are amazing. So a lot of our body products are meant to do that. Yeah. When we started skincare, we didn't want to put fragrance into skincare because people are very sensitive about that. So we've added a little bit of fragrance just so you get that pampering indulgence. Like, I love the smell of Make It Melt when I use it. But all of our fragrances have a natural source. They're essential oils or they're a natural source. But we always say, whoopie pies don't grow on trees, unfortunately. So that's another thing about educating people. They just see not natural and they get concerned.
Yeah.
But we can't say something is natural if we take a bunch of essential oils and create a fragrance with just essential oils. it's not natural anymore because that didn't grow. So I always find myself focusing on those details so people are comfortable buying our products. This is why it says that. And, you know, again, it's just people don't know what they don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I would say I always tell her if I don't like the way a product smells, I won't use
put
it
it
on
on
my
my face.
client, even if it doesn't smell like anything.
Yes.
Because I feel like their eyes are closed, they're coming here to also just like unwind, and it's such like an experience that brings them into the present moment. And scent, the power of scent,
It's amazing.
brings you into the present moment
Well,
when your eyes are
you
closed.
have the best point because you know, everybody has a facial in their protocol for every skincare brand. And when people ask us, like, what makes us different as far as treatment menus, we don't focus on the treatment. It's important, but we're talking about building an experience. We are working with spas. We work with the Ritz-Carlton, and we work with Susie's one-room suite. So we have to cater to both of them. And what we're doing is, how do you create an experience? Somebody down the road does facials. What makes you different from them? And it starts with the scent, because Make It Melt, that starts every facial that we do. That has an amazing citrus fragrance that you know when you smell it. It's like you can't miss it. And so when you're laying there with your eyes closed trying to relax, and all of a sudden you get these notes of orange and citrus, you're like, oh, what's that? Like, it begins that thought process of how you're going to relax. How am I going to unwind? And that is just so important to us. Even before you guys got here, Shannon and I were lighting candles, because it would be weird if you walked in here and you didn't smell something.
What was the first thing I said?
I was going to say,
I said it smells so good.
you justified our plan because you were like, wow, it smells good. But it would be weird if you walked in and you're like, oh, I don't smell anything.
Yeah.
Well, that's how people
we were
know
like, this is the farmhouse like scent.
It sets the experience.
we
it
do
sets
that for
the tone.
everybody, you know, just because we're like, that's exactly it, setting the tone.
And just going back really quickly to like the booth that I know we were speaking about this in the beginning. I go to a lot of shows. We go to a lot of shows. This is what we do. And I'm seriously saying this out of like 100% honesty. The farmhouse Fresh booth is my absolute favorite.
I did not pay her to say that.
When you walk in, it's like you feel exactly what I felt when I walked in here this morning. It's the same thing. Like that mission, that story that you guys have, your brand. The minute that you see it, you nailed it.
Yeah.
And
You nailed it.
we have people that head right to us because they're like, where's the barn? And
Exactly.
it's so...
and it's so different than any other
Yes.
booth that you see that like your eye will automatically go to it just because of like the aesthetics of it and just like that farm style, like barn style.
Such a
feel.
compliment, because I know you see a lot, and it justifies our team. Like I was saying, we're the first ones to start setting up and the last ones that tear down after a show because it's
work
so
really
much
hard.
work.
Really
But the
hard.
team knows, like, it's so important. Like, it would be weird if we changed it. Like, this is our brand. So all those details matter so much. And it also helps us because we're teaching people, how do you set up a retail display in your spa? So we tell them, come in our booth, take pictures, go recreate this, or be inspired by it. And that's what gives them those ideas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And speaking on that, because we were talking a little bit earlier on what's behind us over here.
Yes.
Can you just talk a little bit about that? Because I'm sure that a lot of clients have received these little notes
yes.
and are wondering what they are. So we're going to go ahead and let her talk a little bit about that.
So the wall says, you beautiful you. And as I said, we are celebrating 20 years in business this year, which is a huge accomplishment. We're so proud of that. And we didn't want to make it all about us. We love to share our customer feedback, and we love to recognize our customers. So we wanted to focus on them. We started the You Beautiful You campaign. You've seen pictures on social media. And then we realized we wanted a way to connect when people visit. We have so many visitors. We have people that just stop by, like, walking into our office, and they're like, can I get a 3-milk moisturizer? And we're like, sure. But then we also have people who plan trips out here. We've had groups come out. People want to see the animals. And we wanted a way to connect it all, and Shannon has always taught us to spread positivity, especially in today's world. You know, there's so much focus on the negative, and we just want to save animals and make people happy with good skincare. So we started this, and you guys have to do it before you leave. We give everybody a blank card, and we say, what advice would you give to a younger you? And you write it down on the card, and then we put it on the wall. And when we were preparing for you guys to come here, one of the girls was like, yeah, we just emptied this wall. And I was like, oh, you know what I was going to say? It looks kind of bare. This wall was completely full of cards. So we left it as is to show you. We just cleared it out and had to make room for more. And now it's filling up again. Once it gets filled, we take them all down and we start putting them in our packages that ship out to our customers. So you're gonna randomly get a message from somebody you've never met. Maybe it's somebody in North Dakota and you live in Florida, and they're just gonna give you a positive, whatever they would have said to themselves, they're sharing it with you. So it's words of affirmation, it's just inspiration in general, to be positive and kind to each other and be kind to yourself, really. But it's harder to tell ourselves that, so isn't it great for a stranger to tell that to you? So everybody,
and handwritten also.
Yeah. It's a handwritten note. We've had some kids, if you can see some scribbles. So it's still spreading positivity. It's just cute.
I would die if I got that from a kid. That is so cute.
And then we've had some Polaroids where people wanted to put their picture up there as well. But it's connecting. We have such a large FarmHouse Fresh fan community. Which is amazing, and just to connect them all. I just think it's so important in today's world, so it was a great idea that the team had to spread that positivity.
I love it.
So,
I love the entire farmhouse
mission. Before we go and we visit the sanctuary, which I can see the animals right now.
Yes.
What are these products that you
Thank you
laid
for
out
asking.
us?
So again, with our 20th anniversary, we wanted to do something special. We introduced our Golden Moments set, so it's a limited edition. And what it has in it, so we launched our Pink Dusk. It's a peptide illuminating serum, and it was a bestseller. And one thing at FarmHouse Fresh is we have all different customers. We have different ages, we have different genders, we have different skin types, different ethnicities. Everybody is something different. I mean, we just walk around our office and none of us look the same. So it's very important to us that we are catering to everybody. We are gender neutral, we are everything neutral. And it's funny because we have such a wonderfully diverse team. They're all our guinea pigs. So we'll walk up and be like, you try this one, you're both different skin tones, tell us what it looks like. And I'm so grateful that we have them and they're all excited to try. Even the guys were like, put this on tonight.
Yeah. I'm like, I want to put some on.
You're welcome to. But because of that, we came out with Pink Dusk, and then we were like, we need to cater to more skin tones. Not everybody wants that pinky glow. Some people want a gold glow, especially if you're tan in the summertime. I'm like, put that all over me. We came out with Golden as the serum, and then you're getting a deluxe sample of the Golden Moon Dip. So whether you want the serum, the moisturizer, you can alternate them, you can put them on together.
Look at that glow.
This is actually the finishing product that I use on a lot of my clients.
And they're like, I look so good, right?
Because it's a different type of glow. It's like very like shimmery, but not like, you don't look like you're a walking glitter at the same time.
I always have to
natural.
tell people, it's not shimmer, it's not glitter, it's illumination. We're
It's
using
like
mica.
highlighting,
Yes, because especially women over a certain age, they stay away from it. But if you read our online reviews, we have 70-plus-year-old women who are like, this makes me look amazing.
Yeah.
And we're so grateful. My favorite thing is to use both of these as a highlighter over makeup, which our celebrity makeup artist does. I love you for jumping in. That's an esthetician for you. Like, let me just put it on. And it's going to look beautiful. And
Like very glowy.
yes, I can't get enough of them. And I'm so excited that we did it as our limited edition set because it's so popular, and it's just a beautiful gift to give to anybody who loves FarmHouse Fresh. It's limited edition. I think we'll probably obviously bring this on so that people can continue to order it because it's so popular.
They're gonna.
But who doesn't want to glow?
Who doesn't?
Who doesn't? We all need it.
Especially nowadays with the whole trend with like Hailey Bieber and
Yes.
all this stuff, the glow and.
And this is our way of providing makeup skincare. We want to give that no makeup look because everybody's, thank goodness, getting away with the heavy makeup.
Yes.
And we all want to show our natural beauty.
Correct.
So we just want to enhance what you have, and it does wonders. I can't live without these products.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna go. We're gonna visit the farm sanctuary now. Hopefully, we don't cry.
But you've got your boots on, so you're ready to meet the animals.
And we're gonna go also to what is
the microgreens?
The greenhouse. So we're gonna meet Ariel. She is our official greenhouse guru, as I would call her, and she'll show you the beautiful. They're beautiful to look at. You'll
my
love
goodness.
filming them.
I'm so
Alrighty, guys, let's go.
Let's go. So we're actually gonna go ahead and now head over into the greenhouse and get to know Ariel and just ask her some questions about the microgreens. Go ahead and tell us a little bit more about the microgreens.
Absolutely. So all of this basically goes into our product. So we grow about 20 different things, and it's kind of what I got for you here is just a variety of different things to look at. A lot of these things over here, like our fenugreek, that is a fairly new thing, so that's not even in a product yet. So this is going to be in some new stuff. We have black opal basil, which is this really beautiful purple over here. Then we have red garnet amaranth. We have sorrel, this is new too. More basil, lettuce. We have lemon balm behind you.
This one is the lemon balm?
Yeah, this is the lemon balm. No, this goes
in our
in
cleansers.
Yeah. And our dwarf pea over there
so
too.
nice.
Yeah, they're like little carpets. Yeah. So basically, what I'm probably going to be doing today too is just harvesting a lot of them. And what we'll end up doing is we'll harvest them, then we'll dry them, and then we'll package them and bring them over to a lab where it gets created into a liquid extract.
Okay.
And then from there, the formulations happen. Yeah.
And how long, like process-wise, how long does it take for all of this to come together?
Yeah, it varies a lot. So like even just to kind of get these to grow is typically about 5 days on average for each one. So after about 5 days or whenever they get those first 2 leaves, then I go ahead to start the harvesting process.
Okay.
And I let them dry overnight. So the next day is whenever I will harvest them or package all of the dry material. And I try to get as much as I can in like boxes, and we just bring them over typically until we get about 5 pounds or more.
Okay.
So yeah.
And like during product development, like we have a list from Ariel, it'll be like what she suggests or what she can grow, and then we do research on it to see what are the benefits of those, what product would it make the most sense in, and then we'll go back to her and be like, please can we have this? So then we start the process of creating products that it'll go into after we confirm, yes, we can grow this, yes, it has benefits. So it's really cool, and like, I didn't know what fenugreek was until we heard about it, and we're like, okay, that's really cool. And even like the amethyst, and we grow spearmint that's in all of our minty products, our CBD products. Like, it's just really cool that it's right here.
Yeah,
it's grown here. I don't know anybody who can say that. And that was Shannon. She's like, we were in meetings, and she's like, well, why don't we just grow our own? And we're all like, this is Shannon, like being like, it's no big deal. And then we're all like, well, how the heck do you do that?
It just makes it work.
Yeah, so then we found Ariel, thank God, because none of us knew how to grow anything.
Yeah, and here we are.
So these birds have been nesting on our property, and every time we see one, Shannon has us block it off so nobody disturbs them or parks there. So these aren't even our animals, and we're still making sure they're okay.
Do they attack if you get near? Because one time I had a bird attack me.
She might, as her wings are starting to spread. But this is her little nest in the middle of our driveway.
Those are her babies.
Yeah. But we've had many of these. Like, I'll drive up here one day and I'm like, oh, there's another nest, because you see this ugly orange tape off.
That is the cutest thing.
So we're keeping them safe and letting them have their babies.
And that's so nice, because usually, like, I lived in an apartment building, and the bird attacked me, and they got rid of the bird in the nest.
No.
Not because of me, because other people complained.
Yes.
But, like, that's so beautiful.
No, Shannon makes us park somewhere else so the bird can have the space. We also have a shed over there where we store stuff, and it's home to all these bunnies now. Like, every time I drive by, I see like 3 run out at a time. So there's animals all over this place.
I love this. Let's go see the animals.
Okay, let's go see the actual animals that are right here.
This is going to be my favorite part.
goats. I was like,
We got it just for you guys.
this was clean early.
I said she's there for the greatest.
Yes, I have a few more weeks.
Congratulations.
Thank
Is it a
you.
boy or a girl?
It's a girl. Yeah, they're all very spoiled. And I'm the only pregnant one here. Like, when you see the goats, they're just overweight. Yeah.
Isn't Shannon the worst with the snacks?
She's very bad. And some of them have metabolic issues. Bo is like the most, we all feel like if Bo was a guy, he'd just be like so handsome. We all kind of have a crush on him.
I love his color.
He's so beautiful.
It's like a grayish taupe.
Yeah. Yeah, I have this book because basically we get horses, all our animals we get in really bad medical condition, but when you see them all here, you're like, but they all look great. Like, let me show you Izzy. Izzy, will you come say hi? But this is what Izzy looked like when we rescued her. Come here, Izzy. Don't look, I don't show it to Izzy. She was a grade 1 out of 10. She was so ribby. She was so starved when she got to the hospital, she started eating her shavings. So they had to put her in a stall with nothing because she was just gorging on them. And now she's a nice, happy, chunky girl.
Wow,
She's just living her little life. What are you doing?
So cute.
I love the pets.
They love it. Yes.
They're so calm.
I told you. How many animals do you have?
We have 57. These are the chipmunks. Come here, mister. Oh, wait till you see Theodore's hair. He got his hair done by a volunteer. These are the chipmunks. We can go in and see them. They're all really nice. Oh my goodness. Now, they're definitely chunky.
We did it on purpose.
You'll look very authentic. Okay, this is Simon, Theodore, and Alvin.
Oh no, the chipmunk!
Yeah, the chipmunks. Hello, do you want to say hi? He's a very good boy.
Thank you, baby.
Theodore, show them your hairstyle.
Oh my goodness, hi cuties.
Oh. He can come out. It's okay.
Okay,
He's like, well, I'm coming out.
Why is everything mini?
I know. He's performing. He's not normally shy. This is what he looked like when he came in. He was so sick. He was so starved. He had this big belly just from being starved. And even his little eyes, like just the difference, his hair when he was sick to now. Oh, okay. Oh, he might have, I think they have book club starting soon. So go finish.
What is Buck Buck?
Book club.
Oh. Stop, wait, what?
Sorry.
She jokes a
I'm
lot.
just sorry. I'm like this all the time. Okay. Okay, so this is Piper.
She's like, I don't want to come.
He's going to eat Izzy's droppings.
Oh.
I can guarantee you. Yeah, so this is this is yeah. I know him. I know him like a book. Yeah. Look at he's like, wait, someone dropped something? I know the word you're saying, but I can't think. Yes.
Equestrian.
Yes. Okay. I was like, oh, here it is.
My stepsons kept saying they hope we got a cute baby. What is this one's name?
That's Peter Rabbit.
Benjamin and Peter.
Oh, that's their mom, Dorcas. Just yeah. Look, this is when they were born. Let me see. Let me show you.
They are wild.
They are a little crazy. That was them the day after they were born.
Oh, I think I would die if I saw a baby like.
It's
donkey.
pretty.
Carried them around.
Oh,
And he has like milk all over his
and they're like
lips.
smiling.
Oh yeah, they're so. And then they fall asleep on each other.
Oh,
Yeah.
that is absolutely the cutest thing ever.
This is her first.
Okay, Dorcas. Bye.
It's licking.
Oh no!
Benjamin, please keep your lips to yourself. Okay.
Come and play with all the animals. So this handsome man is Hani. That's Shannon's husband.
Nice to meet
He
you.
works here as well, and so.
Oh my gosh, I love this office space.
This is like most of the people here are operations, marketing,
Yeah.
design. I was telling her like they all need to be in the same room and work together. So we love an open concept, and then like as you go back here, like you'll see this is our work area. Like we're constantly sending out press kits and VIP stuff, and so like everything that's special ships from here, not our warehouse. So this is where the team works. And then we're always doing like product displays so we can figure out how we change things. We'll send this to the team to show them ideas. We'll use this at the trade shows. So this is kind of our working lab.
It's beautiful.
And you got to look at the plants hanging. Like everything's beautiful. the chandelier. You've got colored bricks, like all the little details.
Greens is our favorite color. How cute.
Yes.
Aw.
Life short, hug your dog. I feel like you need to photograph. He's like, yes, I do. I miss my dog. Feel free to take whatever.
You beautiful, magical thing. You.
There you go.
Oh, look, there I am.
Oh,
I
look
know
there.
there's so many photographical moments.
Here we go.
And the pink one.
Oh
You're so
my
cute.
goodness. Who
You're
designs?
used to it, right?
Who designs this?
Well, Shannon worked with a designer, but it
Uh-huh.
starts with her. Like, it's her
She
vision.
has the vision, and then someone comes in.
If we
and
could all climb in her head, we could all get the work done faster. Because we're
Uh-huh.
like, Shannon, tell us what you want. What does it look like? Because she just has all these ideas.
it smells so
This
good.
wallpaper was
This is
custom made
beautiful.
for us. People always ask where we got it. It looks like somebody painted the wall.
This
So you
is
can see what I mean. We
stunning.
have a retail boutique, and then I have everything shoved back because we needed space for the group that was here.
Uh-huh.
But like,
Sam, we should take a picture here, like.
you should like lay down on the bed. Like, we'll move all this.
Sam.
This is where the magic happens.
Taking photos of you guys here too.
So cute.
Pickles, Simon, and Peter.
All your new friends.
Thank you.